Dan O'Leary, broker and lead appraiser here at Asset Real Estate Services, and this is your El Paso Market Watch for January 2011. It's been really cold here in El Paso yesterday and today, so if you're here in El Paso, you'll know when I recorded this. And if you're in a northern state, well, I'll admit to being somewhat embarrassed that a couple of inches of snow and temperatures in the single digits will shut down our whole city. But hey, this is El Paso. We all deserve a snow day every now and then. One comment before we look at the market data. The Greater El Paso Association of Realtors in January transitioned its multiple listing service to a new provider, so there may be a slight difference in the way some of the data is processed, but overall it appears to be fairly consistent. So let's look at the data. If we rode somewhat of a roller coaster up with good sales number in December of 2010, we're dropping down the other side with disappointing numbers for January. The Greater El Paso Association of Realtors reported 269 closed sales for January. That's down 41% from December's 457 sales. Of course, that's not the whole story. January of 2010 was only 279. So the issue is really seasonal, and of course, interest rates are somewhat up, and consumer confidence is still low. The average sales price was up considerably at $210,160. That's up from last month's $151,501. This is really the first break outside that 140 to 150 trough since February of 09. But I really think this may be a bit of a fluke caused by a slower month and some unusual closings. But most of the upside pressure, believe it or not, came from the east side. And here's how the numbers came in. The east side had 125 sales with an average sales price of $271,668. Northeast El Paso had 52 sales at an average of $117,812. The west side had 44 sales closed at $205,626 average sales price. And central El Paso had 16 sales at $129,448, $129,000 average price, with the upper valley at 13 sales with an average sales price of $194,897. Real quickly on the others, the lower valley had 7 sales, Socorro had 5 sales, Country Club area had 4, and Horizon had 3. The Greater El Paso Association of Realtors reports 2,877 active listings. If we use a 6-month trailing average, sales at 405, we've got 7.1 months of inventory. FHA has postponed their moratorium on investor flipping of properties once again till next January. This deals with FHA's desire to have a property seller on title for 90 days before a new FHA loan can be placed on the property. Now, this is good news for you investors out there, and it's definitely an acknowledgement as to the importance of investors in getting properties fixed, sold, and occupied. Most lenders do, however, have their own guidelines regarding this, so be prepared to support your value improvement with cost invoices and photos of the rehab, as well as a second opinion of value at loan. I received kind of a disquieting email from a friend of mine, Alex Rodriguez with Desert View Realty last week, regarding a new scam on realtors and their customers. It seems that someone in Nigeria had built a website about one of Alex's listings, ripping the information off from Realtor.com and listing the property for rent. He told potential renters to ignore the tenants, the actual property owners, who were trying to sell the property out from under him. Alex was contacted by a soldier who had sent deposit money to the scammer. So let your sellers know not to allow anyone into their properties, and if there's confusion about rentals, go ahead and check the internet. Well, that's our data, information, and opinions for January. Please forward this to anyone who would enjoy the information. And if you got this and are not on my regular mailing list, you can subscribe for free down below. Till next time,